Welcome to the cast. Welcome to motherfucking Stoner Dads. We're here. We actually just fell victim to the freeze pipe, dude. The freeze pipe. I got my brother Tom in the motherfucking chamber. What's up, bro?
What's up? Is the freeze pipe an official sponsorship, or is this just like...
Nah, right now I'm just fucking simping for them.
You're just taking it for a test drive.
Yeah, they're doing Matt and Shane's, and I'm going to try to get them to see if they'll do this one too. Cool. If they don't, I'm just going to tell them my offer is like, look, yeah, you could give us money, or if you don't, and we'll still do the same thing. But
just trash it.
It would be, yeah, it'd be like,
you can't trash the freeze pipe. That everyone would know you're lying.
Everyone would know I'm full of shit, dude. Let me just... You can't trash that.
How long have you been? I mean,
you can't trash that.
How young? When did you first?
I didn't want to just do that. I did that just for
when did
pipe.
you first dream of having a weed sponsorship?
Right when I realized I wouldn't become a pro skateboarder, I was like, all right, what are my other options? I was like, Birdhouse doesn't seem like they're going to ever sponsor me due to my like being able to 50-50 stall on a curb.
Dude, what if people started putting out weed tapes like skate tapes? Dude. Like a dude smoking weed in like a very sick way to a cool song.
Damn. Tricks. We got to make that anyway.
You want to make a weed
probably
tape?
could get sponsored by Freeze Pipe if you started making like sick weed tapes.
I forgot about skate tapes.
We're gonna start something.
Yeah.
Dude,
like the black version would be and one mixed smoke.
Give yourself a nickname.
Could you imagine the black version of weed tapes? So much razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Everybody like, oh shit.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's just like Instagram Live. Get like Soulja Boy going hard in the paint on the fucking blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That buzz is back, by the way. I gotta move those chords. Pause.
Seek it out.
Pause. All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, or welcome to. Who knows? What's up, dude?
Yeah. No, I think we're keeping weed tapes. That's such a legit idea.
That would be pretty nasty, actually. Just like, that'd be pretty tough. What would you do? What song would you pick? What would you do?
Wow, man. You gotta go with like 311. Don't stay home this time.
Damn.
And
that's pretty nasty.
I don't know, man.
I would go with 311 down. Just be footage of me making out and smoking weed.
Yeah, like I don't know. You're doing like a handstand and smoking. You know what I mean? You're doing a handstand over a bong on the floor and you're smoking it, and you're like, you know.
Now you're setting the bar too high. I was just trying to like hang out of a Jeep.
Dude.
I was trying to hang out like of a Jeep or something.
Well,
No,
then I mean,
I was thinking like Tim's thinking.
No, it would start out that way, but it would only be for so long until some innovators came along and really changed the game.
Yeah.
Fuck.
My song would be Onyx Slam.
That would be nasty.
It's going to be like, you know who's going to change it is like kind of wiggery dudes are going to start putting a little bit of swag on it. And then eventually it's just going to be outright tricks.
True.
You know?
Be skateboarding again.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
Yeah. Did you guys skateboard at all?
Oh, dude, I was so bad.
Really?
I was so bad and fat.
Damn.
I never ever grasped the concept of even like a regular ollie.
Really?
Yeah, and I tried so hard for so. It's maybe my greatest failure in life is skateboarding.
Is skateboarding?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you have a supported pack of skater dudes that would hang out with you and be like, no,
oh, dude, every single one of my friends was semi-competent at skateboarding. I felt like such a fucking loser.
Could you at least do like did you do the tail slide all the time?
I mean, not even that, man.
You couldn't even do it.
Not even
just
that.
Like
I don't even think I never once successfully grinded. I mean, this might be my darkest secret as an adult.
Dude.
This is the thing.
No, not ollieing is your darkest secret. Not ollieing.
I could ollie. Like I could inconsistent. Like I get lucky and land a kickflip once every 6 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad then.
That's not bad at all.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Trying for hours every single day.
How many kickflips did you say you landed in your lifetime?
My lifetime, less than 10.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I could not. That was my. I mean, and I feel comfortable speaking about this now that you've come out. I don't think I've ever landed a kickflip per se. I landed like one heel flip once. And then kind of like stumbled off the board a little bit, but I counted it.
Yeah,
It's one of my darkest secrets. It's like
I landed a kickflip.
Did you really?
Yeah, in my lifetime. One kickflip, never tried
Probably
again.
the first time he tried, never tried for the second.
I mean, well, it wasn't the first time I tried, but as soon as I landed it, it was like, in your face, bitches. I was first.
Damn.
You know?
That was a big deal. That set the tone for your whole friend squad. Who was landing the most kickflips was definitely in charge of everything.
Yeah, he decided where you went, you know.
Dude, so I was never really a tricker on the skateboard. Like the skateboard just like it just consumed my neighborhood at one moment. And everybody was doing something. And I wasn't gonna be a tricker, so I was like, I'm just gonna be a guy that goes fast.
You're a flow rider.
What?
Yeah, right?
They have that now. There's like tapes of people just like riding really smooth. I think it might have failed. It tried to take off on YouTube, and people were like, "This might suck."
Yeah, but
and people were like, "Nah, dude, not everything's about like rail slides and shit, dude."
Yeah. None of these about doing 720s on a half
Yeah.
pipe in the air.
yeah, I only get envious when I see longboarders. You know, like cruising around.
Yeah, I don't. I think about how they can't do any tricks at all. So I see them. I'm looking at them as a poser, to be honest. I look at them and go, all right. Have you ever even tried to jump up on a curb? Have you ever waxed a curb?
I've also never grinded, but I've popped up on some curbs.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Parkour?
No, on a skateboard. I used to be
Like tail slide?
Nah,
No slide?
just like up like.
Oh, you could ollie the curb.
on the
I
curb.
did
Yeah.
That's
I did a
nasty.
million attempted ollies onto curbs, and then there were like 2 steps, and then I'd fix the board with my foot, and then I'd keep riding, and be like, nailed it, cleared that curb pretty easy, not a big
Could
deal.
you ollie a board?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't actually recall ever like ollieing a board, bro. I'm not kidding. Worst skateboarder of all time.
You're not as bad as you make yourself out to be. Now that I hear you've landed a kickflip, there's dudes who would legitimately, I thought you were like in the camp of dudes who can't get the back wheels off the ground.
That only lasts for like a couple of weeks for people.
That's not, I've seen people who just can't get out of that stage.
It's me. You're talking about me. You've seen me.
What kind of deck did you skate?
Oh man, I forget. I think I had an Enjoy deck at one point, and I had trucks and wheels and bearings and shit that were like 5th hand. Like they were so ratty, and I never had any money to replace anything.
What was that? What was the
Dude.
fucking skateboard magazine that would come out with all
Thrasher,
No, what was it? It was like the catalog.
CCM.
CCM, yeah. You get fucking.
What was the
Dude, checking out like hockey skates. Like, dude, if I had pretty sick hockey skates, I might be good at hockey.
Yo, what was the
Remember, like-
mythical skateboard camp that kids went to?
Woodward.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude.
my
You
cousin
came
went to
back-
Woodward.
Yeah.
You know how
we
many,
can't
you know how many
Woodward.
fat kids lied about going to Woodward for the summer? That is the ultimate fat kid lie.
Woodward.
Yeah, if you were an extremely
Woodward,
confident
Copper's
liar,
the
you'd
beach.
be like, "Yeah, dude, my mom got me a bike. I'm going to Woodward for a couple weeks this summer." You're like, couldn't challenge it.
Yeah,
why.
tough. The BMX was a tough call too, because it's like I don't know, maybe.
You also wanted to believe you knew someone that was going to Woodward.
I don't think it existed.
I've only ever seen it in.
I think
like,
it was
the
a
Dave
lie
Mirra
that just
video game.
spiraled out of control.
just from one kid,
One kid,
one fat
one
kid.
kid went to like gay conversion camp and had to lie.
Dude, imagine like lying, bragging to your friends so hard that
They're like,
it
where
catches
were you?
on.
At gay camp? No, I was at this place called Woodward.
We're at that camp where they send gay and fat kids at once to correct their sexuality and reduce their body mass. Nah, dude, I was actually.
I was at this skate
I did a
place.
backflip on rollerblades actually into a foam pit. It's crazy. Now sponsored by Nickelodeon. Damn, dude, what's up? I thought you were just
Yeah.
overly fat and gay. Nah, not at all. Turns out I'm sick as hell. Turns out I'm actually sick as hell. What are you talking about?
You guys did an expose on Woodward.
Do they still have fat camps?
I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Have you looked into it?
I had a sister that went to one.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
my youngest sister. I mean, I'm not trying to dox her, but you
Sure.
know, she was. You know,
Spent some time.
How
in the
fat
camps.
was she? Was she? Do you think she was like fat enough to go to fat camp?
I think she was fat long enough to go to fat camp. It was she wanted to do it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like she's actually more into.
Can I go to fat camp?
She's got like brochures. She's like, Mom, can I talk to you about something?
All my friends are in fat camp.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, she looked at it as like she doesn't know what to do or how to implement a plan of action to get herself to lose weight.
When was this?
So probably like 7 years ago.
What?
Wow,
They're still
that's
around?
pretty recent.
Yeah, it was like up in the Poconos.
God damn, that's probably one of the.
Did they make them
surviving
do
fat
like
camps.
mountain exercises and stuff?
They, from what I understand, yeah, they did a lot of hiking.
Like dragging like logs up the hill and shit? That's what I would do.
Worked them?
yeah, yeah. They should have. I mean, she came back thinner. She came
Really?
back thinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they do any kind of like psychological games?
The whole thing is like the whole thing is trying to teach you how to change your lifestyle. So they're tricking you into changing your lifestyle while you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It's pretty hard to like stop eating as much as you're already eating. Once you get a taste for a certain level of kcals per day, anything less than that becomes kind of like, I wonder what would happen if I had those other 800 calories I usually have.
I wonder, do you think they had like archery and stuff?
They
At
did.
fat camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I think that would be the one thing you have to give them. You have to give them like one actual camp thing. It can't just be all,
Yeah.
diet classes. You got to give them archery.
True.
Yeah.
So how many, so it worked out? It's a
It
positive
worked
experience.
out. It worked out, but she did go back a second time,
Really?
and that time she came home early.
Oh.
What happened?
I don't know, man. She's my sister is, and she's living life. Like she's like, she was doing all sorts of drugs. Like she's
Yeah.
way more into like psychedelics and stuff than I am.
Really?
Like she's out there just trying to have as many different human experiences as possible.
A la fat camp.
I mean, that was
That's what
one
it was
of them.
about. She's like,
It
I
was a
gotta
fucking-
go.
Yeah.
I thought you were
see
going to
that.
say she was like hiding candy bars in a Foot Locker at the bottom of her bunk. The counselors found out.
Dude.
She got in trouble.
She definitely would be the one.
Hiding candy is the darkest.
Hiding
fucking-
candy bars.
Did you ever come across someone's candy, like shameful adult candy stash they're not supposed to have? Me and Spud were painting this dude's house, and we came upon like he had like, what are those fancy? That's like not Lindt chocolates, but there's like whatever like Godivas.
Godiva.
Godivas. He would have like,
Good diva.
Wait, no, it's not Godiva.
It's Godiva.
No, maybe it is.
yeah, he would had like fancy. There's one other one I can't think of.
Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli. That's what I'm thinking of. He had like a very princely candy stash. He's like a 40-year-old dude.
Oh, he's so
We're-
precious.
Dude, we went through like, we had like move stuff. So when you moved it, like you could see like the guy
I'm
had a
happy
little-
for dudes that have hidden candy. Do you know how
I'm
happy
not-
that makes them?
I'm not.
Why?
You shouldn't have to hide it, first of all.
But
You're
it's
gonna
such a
munch candy.
cool thing to hide. And then when you get to it, it's so harmless to everyone else, and it's your secret thing. And then when you go to munch, dude, it's bliss.
Oh, are you a candy head?
Yeah.
No,
what
but
were you stashing?
for some reason, I'm sympathetic to these dudes.
Did you ever stash anything?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I probably had a bedside bag of sour gummy worms at more than a couple of times.
That's trill. as
Probably
hell.
more than
That's
the kickflips I've
trill as
landed.
hell, dude. Bedside candy intake is trill.
Were they ever a secret?
I mean, my wife would know, but I think if she told anybody else about it, I'd feel like, why would you mention that?
Yeah, I laid with a woman who kept a bedside candy stash. I remember thinking like, whoa, whoa. It was like a sour straw and then like good night. It was just like, dude, are you fucking serious with this? Just drink Coke out of a Twizzler and go to bed. Dude, drinking out of Twizzlers is the fucking shit.
Oh, man.
I love that.
I would never
Yeah.
do that.
You never
my-
drank out of a Twizzler?
No, dude, that's...
What?
Strawberry milk?
No, never done
You
that.
never sipped out of a Twizzler or
No.
Twizzler?
Where that was your line?
That's too decadent, I think.
You think so?
I think if my parents caught me doing that was when they would be like, it's no more.
Yeah, what the fuck's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's too much.
It might be one of the, I would say, the greatest pleasures in life. Biting off each end and then going, yep, I'm getting
I
liquid.
think
Yeah.
it's far too indulgent.
No, then the middle becomes kind of soggy. Then you have to eat it. And then when you eat a soda-filled Twizzler, come on, man. It's delicious. And then you bite off the
You're a
next one.
hedonist. If
I
you're doing
was.
that.
I was. I partake in these pleasures just to remember how little I care about them, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
Just training myself.
You're like Gandhi.
I can sit next to a Twizzler and not sip through it. You know, that's how he was training himself,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah.
He'd have like young cousin be like,
Oh,
lay in
yeah.
my bed. I bet I won't fuck you, dude.
Get naked.
Yo, check out how good
hold your body to mine.
check out how good I am at meditation.
I'm not even fucking you right now. Yeah.
Like I'm humping the blankets even, but that has nothing to do with anything, and I won't come from that. And I definitely am not coming from that. It's crazy. Or I just came, but like I didn't even notice it. Yeah, that kind of.
Even if like he really didn't come, it's the second time you ask to prove that. It's kind of like, all right, well, I mean, we got it.
Yeah. Unless that's just a vicious. I mean, I'm not saying that lady's lying. That'd be funny if your uncle was Gandhi and your cousin. It's kind of annoying hearing about it. Like, yeah, he like got naked next to me.
Yeah,
He actually did none of that stuff.
that's how righteous he was.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, dude, at the time though, that was acceptable to be like, yo, like they probably came like, dude, my younger cousins are so fun. My nieces are so hot. And they're like India in like 1912. Like, dude, my niece is hot as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I bet you couldn't lay in bed with her and not fucking smash. He's like, dude, you're on, buddy. You're on, buddy. I bet you I could.
What
know,
were the
good at it.
stakes?
The stakes?
Yeah, what were the stakes in the bet?
Oh man, it had to have been. Like you're saying, if you ended up smashing,
Yeah. Like, what do you lose in that situation?
it's probably like
There can't be a punishment bad enough.
no. It had to
Like,
just. It had to
oh,
just been
man,
like
I
a.
lost the bet.
Yeah,
My
there's
bad.
probably nothing. Yeah, I don't think they wait.
Yeah.
It's probably a gentleman's bet.
Yeah.
Just be like, nah, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to do.
Yeah.
Or if he did end up having sex with his niece, like if you had the bet, say person A has the bet with person B, person A has the niece. If person A fucks the niece, person B also gets to fuck the niece.
Yeah, I mean, now we're just describing a porno, I think. Yes, for sure. Dude, that must have been crazy because there was not that long ago. I would say in like the 1800s, like if your parents told you something, it was just the truth.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
you would just be like, yeah, okay. Your parents like, yo, I just went to church and this is what I'm thinking about. You'd just be like, it was an absolute download. You'd just be like, okay. That's
No,
what's up.
there had to be ways to kind of like rebel against your parents back then. There had to be.
There were for sure, but
You
I'm
know?
saying it became like maybe longer ago than that. Maybe in the 12. I'm thinking maybe like 1300s.
Okay.
Your parents in the 1300s like, yo, here's what's up. You would just be like,
Yeah.
or you might have conflicting feelings and be like, oh, I'm burning with shame, fucking
Yeah.
thinking differently than my parents.
Everyone's like covered in mud too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's kind of an indignant time.
it was indignant as hell. That must have been tight though. Back if you like, thought differently than your parents, just to be like, what the fuck's wrong with me?
Yeah.
I disagree with my father. The fuck's going on?
I think that's how my kids feel.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they think? What do they disagree with you on?
I don't know. They'll just, anytime they think something and I like feel like I have to like check because you want to let them just like figure shit out. But anytime I'm like they're like getting kind of like off, you know what I mean? They're going in a bad direction with a thought and you kind of want to like get in front of it or like an opinion. You have to like steer them back, and I think my kids kind of like they take the lead, dude. I mean,
got it.
they follow the lead.
You're observing them. You're in the mind space. That's what I just got the chills thinking about.
Yeah.
The level to which you now have to like mentally parent on like a 4D level. Like I just have to prevent from like Maya from like physically harming herself with this. There's no like thought games really, minimal.
Yeah.
But having to like meta strategize like a 12-year-old's actions seem crazy.
Yeah, one really hard thing to learn is like how to decline something, but also not make it feel like I don't know, like a weird defensive reaction. Like you don't want to cause a weird defensive reaction when you reject like something that they want, you know,
Yeah.
or something that they're thinking. Like you reject one of their ideas, that's painful.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, yeah, that has to suck.
Or maybe other people just know how to do that, but I had to like learn.
Well, it's also the ultimate slam too, because like you know, kids typically like their dads and parents. You could just be like, "That sucks," and they're just like,
Yeah, like you could be yeah. You could
It's
be
like
the
a
one
12-year
force in their
event.
life that like is correcting something in them, and
"Yeah,
they're
it's
just like, "Fuck,
crazy."
dude."
Yeah.
I know I'm being vague, but
Yeah.
it's only because I'm extremely stoned, so I can only describe the emotional
freeze
side of
pipe.
this.
Yeah, I like having my son talking.
Yeah.
And then I talk out with him all the logical steps. And I kind of like to show him more than, rather than, it's not as, like you said, it's not easy to keep telling your kid they're wrong all the time.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
The way they're forming their opinions about the world is based off of cartoons and shit.
Really?
I mean, it's what they see. It's like they see cartoons mimicking life to a point,
Yeah.
and then they, you know, transfer that onto how they're dealing with their lives.
I think that's healthy, though. I did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we all did that. We need a frame of reference.
True.
Right? And cartoons kind of give you that. So it's like based off of like the way relationship dynamics in cartoons. And then
That's why I'm so mad that when they brought Animaniacs back, it was gay.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking forward to my kids. I was like, dude, I was a big Animaniac.
You were an Animaniac.
Animaniacs created a generation of spazzes, and I was an Animaniac spaz
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
So I was so happy. I was like, check this shit out, and it's just the lamest.
It sucks. Yeah, there was like
Animaniacs
90
was the
characters
shit.
on Animaniacs. That show was
it was the
overwhelming. for me.
best.
Dude, Pinky
it was
and the-
overwhelming.
Pinky and the Brain were my favorite.
It was overwhelming. There were so many characters. I would be like, I can't handle Animaniacs right now.
Yeah, it was probably for dorks only.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it was. I don't know. It was too much. It was like I saw all the characters come on like that. It was like, this is Animaniacs. I'd
Yeah,
watch it
dude.
and be like, it's too many people.
All the
Like,
cultural references, I was like, I felt like I was watching late night television.
really?
All the references, I was like, yeah, dude, I basically got my finger on the pulse of pop culture.
What were they referencing in Animaniacs?
Like Bill Clinton and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Don't you remember he was in the opening credits?
Yeah.
Dude,
I was
no.
like, oh,
I'm
the
telling you,
president. Yeah, I know that he plays
Yeah.
the saxophone. And wow, I guess I'm
you're up to date.
pretty tapped in. Meanwhile, I don't think watching as an adult, I don't think I understood a single reference on the show.
Yeah, that is kind of nuts.
Like fucking Godfather or Goodfellas or whatever. The pigeons.
Yeah, the good.
Yeah, I was just
the
like,
good
oh
fellas.
yeah, Italians. I know about that.
Wait, what are the pigeons for?
They were like mafia pigeons. Don't you remember them? Dude, you were totally checked out, man. To me.
I was checked out. I've been checked out mentally for like 34 years.
I can't imagine how painful it must be as an adult to sit and listen to another adult explain Animaniacs.
No, I'm actually intrigued. I'm actually intrigued.
Yeah,
Because again, I was trying to get. I didn't even think about that show till now. Like it would come on, I'd be like, not right now. This is too much going on for me.
I
It
envy
was
you,
too
man.
all over the place, dude.
I
It
envy you.
was too all over the place. I'm like, no.
I got total
Man.
gerbil brain about it. It was just it's a complete spaz.
It is the number one show for spazzes for sure.
I have my kids watching the original Animaniacs now.
Really?
Yeah.
How they liking it?
They love it.
Nice.
They love. I like to have them watch the craziest comedy shit that I felt like influenced my comedy. Like they don't really. I try not to have them fuck with all this YouTube comedy shit now.
Yeah.
Like hard Looney Tunes up front.
Yeah.
They still watch. They still go through the original Looney Tunes, and then it was Animaniacs, and I keep cycling them through the Animaniacs.
That's kind of fun getting a DJ the TV selection.
Yeah.
I got slim pickings right now.
Yeah, I just put them on it, and then they just go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now because now they're fucking with Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. I wasn't allowed to watch like Beavis and Butthead in my house. Wasn't allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy.
Oh.
Pretty sick. Now I'm like
Ren and
kind of
Stimpy?
pumped about that. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy
Wow.
was crass, dude. Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, I knew I would get in trouble. That was like I knew I was wrong. Ren and Stimpy, I was kind of like, no, I can watch this. And then it would come in like, turn this crap off. Turn this crap off. This stuff's crude.
I always felt like I would get in like life-altering trouble if I got caught watching Beavis and Butthead. I was so scared to try to watch Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. They'd be like, you fucked up. It's like, yeah, I know, I fucked up. Ren and
They're
Stimpy-
never going to forgive me if I watch Beavis and Butthead.
That was a grave. That was right under Squiggle Vision.
I would rather get caught stealing than like watching something forbidden on TV.
Wait, so you didn't watch Beavis? You never watched it?
Eventually, I did.
Yeah,
but,
I'd
like,
catch it little bits of it.
it took. I mean, I felt like I waited forever to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
I'd catch it at like my friend's house, where like I had a no rules friend's house.
Oh, man.
And I'd go there and watch B&B and be like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
My parents are gay.
yeah.
That was my thought back then. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, my dad's so gay for not liking this.
Dude, I
He's
never
right. He was
had
so
my-
right.
Yeah.
He was so right.
I never had my TV policed in any way, shape, or form.
That's what's
growing
up. You had
Yeah.
no rules.
As far as TV was concerned,
That's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up. I'm a bit of a TV policer now. I got bit with the bug. I'll do a little like, turn this crap off, man. We're not.
Yeah.
No.
You kind of have to once you start realizing that like, the kid has like recall.
Yeah.
You do kind of have to like pump the brakes on what you watch and consume around them.
Yeah, now-
for a little while.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, if Maya sees now like something bad happening to someone, she goes like, she gets all whacked out.
Whoa,
So I
she's
can't-
learned proper social responses.
I think so,
Neat.
dude. It's bizarre. It's so funny now. If like somebody's menacing, she'll go like, no. I have to fast forward it.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. That's why like even like Brittany would turn on like,
TV's too high def for babies.
It's
now.
fucked up. Yeah, they have like baby shows. No one knows what it's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure they'll just be like, I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Actually, it's probably pretty sick.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe
You got all those extra neural connectors, and then you're losing the ones that aren't being used. So
True.
The connections you're forming are being
TVs.
directed by that shit.
True. I should make her concentrate very hard on stuff.
Yeah, you should
I'm gonna
ruin
start
her
like,
childhood.
I'm gonna start like very serious mental training.
Mm-hmm.
Physically, just
Like,
I might-
what are you gonna do?
just make her like stare at points on the wall. Just get like laser sharp concentration.
All right.
Physical endurance. I'm gonna start like
Yeah.
physical endurance.
This
right now.
is Fortune 500 CEO level focus in a
Oh
child.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I want her to be able to like sit attentively at like 3. I might buy her a shot collar. It's like, your kid's so good. Be like, oh, great.
You should just give her treats.
True, but
You know, plump her up too. She'd be too fat to have. You know, she wouldn't be so rambunctious.
treats are tough. We recently got her treats because she had to go to the hospital, and I ended up treating myself a little too hard. That was a pretty shameful ice cream sesh.
Mm.
We had to mix ice cream with her medicine, and I was like, "Well, let's get a bunch of ice cream." I ate so much of it. Yeah. So the treats are out. I gotta fucking. It has to be stern and harsh.
Did you throw some of the ice cream in the trash, or did it all get eaten? Oh man,
It's gone, Tim.
Oh man,
It's gone. I was putting it on tortilla chips, bite by bite.
Damn.
Oh my god,
You never put
Damn.
ice cream on tortilla chips?
I've heard of it.
I
It's
have
so
not.
fucking good.
That sounds incredible.
It's
Yeah.
so good. It's like every.
You of all people to be doing this is crazy.
I have my dirty secrets, too.
You're the most Spartan eater I know.
True, but I mean, this was, to be fair, it was like dairy-free ice cream. But still, I am pretty Spartan. My eating I'm trying to get it like broccoli and chicken, like 2 meals a day. I'm trying to go as Spartan as possible. Trying to completely cut myself off. I don't like. I genuinely I eat ice cream and I'm like, that was cool. And after immediately when I'm done, I go like, I shouldn't have done that.
Eating for pleasure is so shameful.
It's so fucking shameful, dude.
Every time I have a very nice meal, I'm just like, what am I doing?
Dude, I'm telling you,
I know.
eating for pleasure makes me feel so ashamed about it.
But I made my family a lasagna, and it took me like 3.5 hours, and they all loved it. It was like an incredible meal for them. I was like, whoa, this is very pleasurable. You
Yeah,
know?
there's something to that, because then that's why it's so nice to go to a party and pig out.
Yeah.
You're like, nobody knows how much anyone's
All right,
eating
so we're
here.
back on board with eating for
Yeah, we're
pleasure.
back on
All right,
pigging
cool.
out.
Yeah, no, it's
Or
cool.
what I like
delicious food rules.
I like strict austerities. I like periods of strict austerity and then gorging.
Okay,
So in celebration, not like a body thing.
right.
Just being like, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm with my families right now. I'm gonna eat 4 roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah, every
In honor of
time
my
every time
household.
you order food, it's like no sauce, please.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like hearing this is cracking me up because you guys had parents that were like gave a fuck in the right way to adjust the way that you guys perceive these things. Like eating for pleasure is like a guilty thing. Like I was raised by
My parents didn't give that to me.
Okay, but still being raised by a single mother who was basically living life completely as if she was like a teenager that got the house to herself for the weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun eating going on.
God damn it. It's like
Nothing but delicious stuff.
I've never seen my mom not eat for pleasure.
Yeah, that's also, I think, a woman thing.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Oh, maybe that's why I don't like it.
Why?
It's a womanly behavior.
Eating for pleasure? Very womanly.
Yeah,
It is very womanly. That's why I despise myself when I do it.
yeah.
Like, I take myself in the corner. I'm like, man, what are you, a fucking girl?
This is what like
Fuck.
this feels like what being like, I don't know. This is probably what like genuine homophobes feel like. You know?
Yeah, there's something about that. I just
You know?
really dislike it.
I can kind of relate because of how eating for pleasure makes me feel.
For sure. I mean, they'd be like, yeah, dude. They'd probably get right. They could probably at this point take that feeling and like extremize you into like ramp or like avid homophobicness.
Sure.
So you'd be like, yeah, dude. And who do you think's eating for fucking pleasure,
Yeah,
bro?
if the wrong
You're like,
if the wrong dude's got a hold of me, they could totally influence me to hate gay people.
oh yeah, right now someone can
Like
get us.
get crazy about it.
Yeah, and who do you think's making all this shit, dude? And you're like,
Yeah.
some guys like it's mostly gay
Yeah.
dudes. Who go in a fancy restaurant right now?
Black dudes think the government's trying to turn them gay though.
It absolutely is.
It's A, it is,
It's trying
and B,
they're putting black dudes in dresses.
How is the
on
government-
purpose.
yeah.
Dude,
feminize
What are the other
it's not
black
even
men.
that. It's not even that. Like that is a long held comedic tradition in the black community. That is not the vehicle that they're using.
I'm saying
What are
this
they
is the
using?
view that I'm reading over and over again
Oh
online.
yeah, that's being put out by the government to be like, see, this is what they
Whoa.
this is what they think we're
Yeah,
doing.
what's-
You know what I mean? It's a smoke screen. That's a fucking smoke screen.
What's the real?
Yeah,
what
let's
is-
give us the
okay,
fucking-
boots
give
on
us
the
the real
ground.
dope.
What are they
Yeah.
really doing
Yeah.
to you guys?
It's just the way that they're like teaching homosexuality through wokeness, but it's going through the black community
Oh
first.
wow, yeah.
You don't want them to teach critical gay theory.
That's what they're doing. Dude. I hate CGT.
Yeah,
Wow.
you guys are. I see what you're saying. They're like, you guys
Yeah.
are the conduit for it.
It is because like if they can make gay cool in the black community, then the black community can make it cool throughout.
Black dudes are fighting. Black dudes are being very respectful right now, but they're fighting hard. Like they're just like a
Yeah.
very genuinely pause. Be like,
pause.
pause on that. Pause on that thing.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they get enough that like wiggers also start being gay.
It's like a little Sam X. Yeah, dude. That
Yeah, they're trying to get us, man.
I was listening to, I think the Power 99 morning show the other day, and I was like following that dynamic. Like I was listening to them talk about something where they're like, yeah, now you wouldn't think a gay guy would do something like, you didn't think like the guy was basically like some rapper, and they're like, yeah, imagine him hanging out with like a gay guy, and they're like, yeah, I know, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
He's not really with that stuff. They can just go, yo, I'm respectful about everything. This
Yeah.
it was I don't know, it was something. It wasn't that blatant, but it was something kind of.
I'm not
like,
with that. Is
it was kind of like, yeah, I respect it, but I'm not with that. And he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, like gayness and that guy don't really go hand in hand. Something like that.
Yeah, because that's. I mean,
Gay Tupac. It was the
Yeah.
gay Tupac.
Oh yeah.
Someone was calling themselves the gay Tupac.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
Jesse Smollett.
Jesse Smollett. Yeah.
The gay Tupac, which fuck, dude, this guy's winning me over every day. Winning me over every day. It's like, okay, dude, I pretty much wrote you off as a nuisance. It's a public nuisance, and now you're hitting the public with I'm gay Tupac. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm listening. What else do you have to say?
Yeah. I mean, I think we're quickly learning how the battle has to be fought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because as a black man, I still do have the right. I'm like the only person left in society that can respectfully decline on gayness.
You can.
Yeah, nobody else.
You're
can
the
do
last.
that. So you got to hold on to that. You don't want that to be
because you can't get it back
shaken-
once it's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
never coming back, right?
Yeah, well, I guess all that's left though is saying you're the only one to say like, yo, I'm not down with that.
Yeah.
You can say like yo, I get it in all due respect, like pause, I'm not down with that. That's like the last thing you can do. That's the last way you can be like,
Yeah.
I get it and all.
I feel like when gay dudes hear that, they do kind of like knowingly nod. You know,
I would say
Yeah.
that was what they said on the radio. They're like, gay Tupac, those two things don't go together, and everyone's like, yeah, exactly, well, definitely not.
yeah, oil and water.
Oh, we're getting that buzz. We're getting that buzz. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freeze pipe. I don't know about freeze pipe and podcasting. But if I was just having a good time, it'd be great.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just take like a 20-minute tune break.
We might need a tune break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was sorry.
No, you're good.
Pause. My bad.
No, you're good.
My bad.
I know you're not trying to get my culture.
Oh my god,
It's
that would
starting
be
to
fun.
dissipate a little bit.
Yeah, it is. That would be fun though. I'm just thinking about. Imagine if there is a guy out there trying to make all black dudes gay and be like, it's working. Sick. This my plan has come to fruition.
Lil Nas X was huge for that guy.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That guy sent Lil Nas X out there and was like, got him.
True. That took down like I would say like 3%.
It was
like
very,
chunked
it
in
was
like
very
3%.
tricky, right? Because when Lil Nas X popped,
When was the
it
last time we had a gay bad boy? You know,
George Michael.
George Michael.
it's been that long.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. That might be like a 50-year cycle that just has. He's an
Wow.
archetype.
Yeah.
He might just be an archetypal figure.
Yeah, Lil Nas X with Old Town Road, he tricked you into making you believe that he was bringing black and white culture together. with like a hip hop country song.
He did. He tricked me. He got me in there.
Right? He
The
was
next
like,
thing I
"Oh,
know, I'm
look."
like watching him shake his dick on a video, and I'm like, well, all right.
Yeah.
I thought you were a cowboy, bro. What the fuck, man? What'd you do that to me for?
Do you think they're gonna start making sexy dudes like a dude Ariana Grande? You think so?
I mean, we haven't had one since Justin Timberlake.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking,
dude.
but like I'm talking like starting to like put a dude in the thong and like letting his nips out, and he dances all sexy, like one on
It's
like.
Little Nas X.
It is Lil Nas X.
Yeah, but he's kind of whacked looking. I'm talking like they're gonna get a hot boy.
Do you have anybody hotter than Lil Nas X, please?
I'm talking like
I don't find
like-
Lil Nas X hot.
I'm talking about like
For white guys.
like an Ariana Grande, I'm talking like a dude Ariana Grande,
yeah.
or like who's the other hot one?
Damn. He's just showing cheeks.
He like flashes his
Dude,
back.
a dude with like a famously nice ass that he shows all the time. That'd be awesome.
He like wears like little like just fucking tough guy pants and like tank tops, like a trucker hat.
Oh my god!
I think it's kind of hot.
You're just describing pop country.
And then like
stars.
even dudes are, no, I'm talking
This is
like
pop
I'm
country
talking
stars.
showing skin though. Like, I'm talking about getting into it.
no pop country stars.
Like they show up to an award show and like they're just their dicks covered.
We'll have that soon
Dude,
enough.
it's like on the news.
And even dudes will be like, God, he's like, look how he's killing it with that. Like dudes
True.
are trying to be him, kind of.
I mean, dude,
I mean, this happens with this happens with like Clint Eastwood. You know, this happened for years. But I'm talking about when are they going to drop the hot boy? And you're like, your son's like, yeah, he's kind of hot. You're like, what? Yeah, he is. He's hot. Like he's hot.
yeah, true.
A 6-pack, like huge fucking.
Huge donger. It's gonna suck. 'Cause
Knowing
they're
that
gonna
he's
have
hot.
well, are they gonna do this like Britney Spears age? Is it
That's
a
what I'm talking about. Like
16-year-old kid?
he's about to turn 18, so hot, and all the songs are kind about like just being hot.
this kind of is TikTok. I think TikTok's headed in this
They
direction.
got to give like we need one.
I had to cool you down, dude.
Sorry, I'm running hot.
No, you're good. I'm fucking around.
When are they gonna drop the hot boy?
I gotta fucking put a disclaimer on the freeze pipe. I'm not even talking from like a homosexual stand. I'm talking about
Yeah.
No. Just
Just-
culturally.
just
Yeah.
culturally hot dude, and he's not gay. He's nothing. Like he's just like coming out. He's like dating.
Yeah, but hold on, dude. I'm with you there. That's just like you're talking Leo. You're talking Brad.
Yeah, but I'm talking about they were like. They
They gotta
were just
show
like
off
when
their
they
good.
show
They were
Leo, they're like, look at Leo's
Yeah.
yacht. He flies. He's in the yacht. I'm talking
he
about
has
when they're
dad
like,
bod. That's hot.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
it's just like a hot boy,
Just a
like
hot boy.
speedo, go-go boots.
Dropping the hot boy.
you want the Donna Mario, dude.
It's this now is the time. Now is like probably
That's what I'm
prime
saying, like,
time to
let's
drop
go.
the hot boy.
A Donna Mario.
It feels like it's gonna happen soon.
Yeah.
I think it's coming.
It's good.
Like it's gonna be
I
kid.
might
We all
actually-
You heard
like,
it here first.
That
dude.
kid's hot.
I might
They
actually
dropped
do
the
this.
hot boy.
Like you know how Elvis had a manager like the Colonel, and he like beat Elvis to death. I might go find a hot boy and be like, dude, come on,
dude. Let's go.
and get someone to write a song that's just like ba 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 ba, you know, like.
Yeah.
That
Every
rips.
time I call you, I get nervous. This is a kid just like
yeah.
gyrating his bulge. So like a 15-year-old gyrating their bulge.
Like, I just got.
I mean, Britney Spears showed cleavage.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
show like ball bottoms or something.
Yeah, it'd be like short shorts. You'd show quads for sure. You'd be ripped,
Or
Oh,
like
yeah, upper
shorts that
quads.
show your taint.
and you'd have to be lifting too in the video. You'd have to be pretty strong.
Yeah,
people would call
definitely.
him out if he wasn't strong.
Oh yeah,
that
to be
guy's-
musk as fuck. Like
Yeah, like jacked.
I'm
dude.
talking 100% mask too, like Chippendale.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess Chippendales kind of did this, but
Yeah, but
Nah.
they never. There was never one that was
Yeah.
kind of like put up on a pedestal.
yeah, like
main-
drinking a can of
main-
Coke.
There's no
yeah,
mainstream
you're like
Chippendale.
a 13-year-old with armpit hair.
Also, they became like a joke really quickly.
What?
Chippendale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Animaniacs got them.
Did they?
Yeah, they got them.
So did obviously the King, Chris Farley,
Yeah.
crushed Chippendales.
Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean that like was kind of taken off, and then everyone was like, "Boo, this shit fucking sucks," or like everyone started. I mean, it is funny. It's like
I mean, there was never a gayer time to be hot than the 90s.
this is true. Yeah, that's true. You had to be
There
like,
was a war on hot dudes in the 90s.
It was actually, and it was a very serious war. And it was also like, you would be into like publicly caring for your hair and stuff. Which for white dudes is weird as hell. I'll say that.
Being a hot dude's weird as hell. Like if you were like, I gotta look better to get girls. Like I'm like, I gotta make sure there isn't like physical feces on my pants to go on this date. I'm talking about like dudes that are like, I need to get a new outfit. Like,
Yeah, who hot chicks.
I want to go pick up chicks based on my looks alone.
My boys got in the Hollister.
Yeah.
Like, when we started to drift apart, they like really got in the Hollister.
Yeah, you get
And
some
I was
pussy
like,
drip.
oh man.
I could never do it.
And
'Cause, like, if
they-
I dressed up, they'd be
They
like,
started getting girls pretty good, and I was just like, not for me, bro.
Yeah, you could do that.
Dude.
That was sick when you could go super preppy back in the day and get pussy. But it was like, dude, it was like that was almost like selling your soul. It's like, dude, I mean, it worked. It definitely worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone
I
who wore
watched
like
it work.
Anyone
I
wore
was
like a
just
popped collar got pussy. It was
I was like, cool, you guys have fun with that. I'm going to keep being terrible at skateboarding.
if you're a dude, your only other option is to do nothing. Like there's no middle ground. You can't be like, I kind of cleaned up a little bit. You know, you're either gelling your hair or you're like
Animalistic.
not doing
Yeah.
it. Like, I
you're,
don't
like,
do anything.
Nearly feral.
Yeah.
yeah.
Your two
A
options.
feral dude, that gets pussy.
Yeah.
True.
Man, a lot of these theories are counter applicable for the black community.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Why?
very,
Yeah, it's true.
very
Like, could you
different.
imagine like being a dude that wasn't trying to get pussy in the black community?
You can't.
No, I'm saying
It's
you're
not
trying to
good.
get pussy, but as a white dude, you either had to be like as grungy as you could get and act like you were bad, or you had to get
Yeah.
super cleaned up.
Yeah.
But super cleaned up was kind of the only way in the black.
Oh yeah, yeah.
you
'cause
gotta
you
look
couldn't.
fresh.
Yeah, you can't.
Like if you're not fresh, you're not trying to get pussy.
True. It's like the
That's
Fogo de
true,
Chao
yeah.
card. That's the red side of
Yeah.
the card. It's like, I got too much on my mind right now. I'm going to abstain from being fresh for like 3 months. Abstaining from being fresh would be sick.
Yeah, I did that. For a
You
little
abstained
while.
from being
I
fresh?
abstained.
Really?
Yeah, I was more of a conscientious objector, but yeah. I
Just freshness in general?
yeah, it was too much work.
Like so much. It's gotta
Yeah,
be
but if
crazy.
black dudes go to the other extreme, they get twice as much pussy.
When they go grungy?
When they go like black hippie, like crystals and dashikis and like
Yeah.
incense
Oh,
everywhere.
Yeah, but
it
that's
triples.
That's a good market.
That's a modern, but I feel like that's a more modern discovery.
Yeah, I mean,
They were around in the 70s and 80s, dude.
Yeah, but dude.
your pussy intake will definitely triple, but who you're picking from is definitely smaller.
Yeah,
Like
it's true. Yeah,
you can only
you're-
fuck a niche chick when you're
Yeah.
that dude.
Yeah, that's
You know?
true.
Yeah,
yeah. But then you open up the suburbs too.
it does.
So
Yeah, now you can fuck all them white bitches. All them crystally white bitches.
that's open season.
Yeah, true. That's
Like if you're hanging out with one and a black dude like that rolls in, you have to gracefully be like, sorry.
Where do you like
Verified
where do you
hair.
like the like kind of not like full on chubby, but like kind of thick black dudes who wear like silk shirts with like skinny dreads and like glasses? Where do they land? Do they get
I don't know.
do they get pussy? You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking
Like a
about.
very like smooth or if not silk button down shirt.
Like a smooth jazz head.
Yeah, kind of slacks, you know, and nice black shoes. And then a watch, and they got their hands in their
I think
pockets.
there's-
Yeah, those are players.
Those guys
are
fuck.
the players.
Yeah,
That's good to know.
Yeah.
yeah, that's pussy.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
That's pinnacle. That's where the two meet.
Yeah, they fuck
Yeah.
classy hoes.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, they're really good at like voicemails.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, sorry, I missed you. You know.
Dude,
I was just thinking about you and figured I'd give you a call. But
I lose my mind every time I leave a voicemail.
yeah.
Every time I try to leave a voicemail.
I don't leave them. I haven't left one in 3 years.
I tried the other day, and it was just an absolute catastrophe.
I keep my shit full too because I hate getting them.
Yeah, getting voicemail sucks for sure. Well, dude, tell us about Hempy Campers.
Oh, Happy Campers. HappyCampers.com. You have to ask questions. I'm too high to just generate ideas. I'm too high to generate and speak an idea.
Is it legal? Yes, as per the Farm Bill of 2018, hemp products are now legal in all 50 states. What exactly does compliant Delta-9 mean? There are small amounts of Delta-9 in legally grown hemp. Through the process of distillation we are able to isolate this precious cannabinoid, then infuse it into our products. As per the Farm Bill, we must keep the dry weight of Delta-9 under 0.3% on a dry weight basis. Is it psychoactive? Yes. It is. Are you honorable and legit, or is this some kind of scam? We are as legit as it gets. We are honest hemp farmers and cannabinoid alchemists.
as illegal weed gummy.
Fully
there
legal.
you go.
But they're usually low dose. You know what I mean? You can't hit someone with like
True.
a 50 milligram lollipop.
Yeah, you'd have to gobble.
But
Yeah,
you
I'd
could
be
just eat a bunch, right? You could eat a lot of candy.
You could.
Oh
Yeah.
But dude,
Yeah,
I
you
like
can
low dose
dude,
edibles.
That candy.
Yeah, well, imagine
Same.
eating like a big, nice big bag of sour candy.
I would love that.
And it
was
gets
just
you, like,
10
normal
milligrams.
high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Because then you could keep eating them.
I'm a low dose weed guy. I like
love
like
low dose
10
edibles.
milligrams. And when I go like 50, I used to get these lollipops of 200 milligrams. I believe you ate an entire one.
Oh
before
no,
we
I
shot.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I did not like those because that was like there was 200 milligrams in it, so I would.
I misunderstood your instructions and ate probably 150 milligrams
Yeah.
of it, and that was when we went to Fogo.
Yeah, dude, I would pause. I'd pop
Fogo
that in
de
my
chao.
mouth. I would pop that in my mouth for like a couple minutes and then pop it out. I'd always be like, oh, hopefully that's not a lot. The
Dude,
one
okay.
time it hit me at the dog park, I was stuck.
Here's what happened. You told me you were like, yeah, just suck on that for like 30 seconds.
Pause.
And you'll be good. You told me to suck on it for 30 seconds, and I somehow interpreted it as eat it in 30 seconds.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Damn, gone in 30 seconds.
Dude, I, in my recollection, I was floating. I wasn't moving my feet when I was walking out of the place.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, just keep it in the mouth for a little and pop it out,
dude.
You munch. You show me.
I know that's what you said too, but in my head, I
he treated it like a Mission
something
Impossible
fucking
report.
happened, man. And maybe I wasn't sleeping enough, but I was like, eat this in 30 seconds, and I.
How was your Fogo experience?
Oh my God.
I mean, it probably was the most I've ever enjoyed food in my life.
Really? I go the hard opposite.
But that was
sometimes.
actually that put me on the streak of feeling guilty about having a nice time. I've had such a nice time that going forward, anytime I got like high and had fun, I'd be like, this is too much, man.
This is too much.
Yeah. When did the 30 seconds start, by the way? When you put it in your mouth?
Yeah, I put it in my mouth.
Now you got 30
and
seconds.
I was like wiggling it back and forth too to wear it down faster.
Yeah, you have to eat this in 30 seconds.
Was there ever a
Man.
point where you're like, there's no way anybody's eating this in 30 seconds?
No, I was like, I could eat anything in 30 seconds.
I'm sorry, this is hilarious.
It's so fucking funny.
You psyoped yourself into eating something in 30 seconds. You were like, dude, I'm the man. Are there people that can't do this? What the fuck? This was so easy.
I didn't even question. I don't know, man. Dude, it's like a measure twice, cut once situation.
You showed it to me, and you showed me a lollipop, and I was like, no, why'd you do that?
Dude, I smashed it in 30 seconds. What are you talking about?
Dude, the lollipops were like this big. You showed it to me. It was like this big on there, and I was like, oh fuck, no,
I only got 5 seconds left, dude. I can get it.
dude. This dude I know, he got one of them. He's like a 55-year-old dude. I think he's from like Morocco or I forget where he's from exactly, but he had like kind of like a real smooth accent, and he bought one of those off me. Cut that out. I gave him one of those things, and no, he had one of the lollipops, and I was like, dude, you should be kept asking me questions. He was like, yeah. He was like, I've eaten this before, I've eaten that. I'm like, yeah, you'll be fine. Eat it, you're fine. He was like, yeah, my wife never really had edibles before. And I was like, oh, nice. Didn't think anything of it. And I was like, all right, well, yeah, that's cool. And then he called me like that day and was like, oh, my friend, you must help. And I was like, what's up? He's like, my wife has ate a lot of that lollipop. I thought she'd have a nice time. I said, you just relax, have a nice time. I'm like, dude, you gave her a 200 milligram lollipop? He goes, I had a little bit of it, but I figured we'd take a bath, have fun, listen to music. I'm like, dude. He's like, she wants to go to the hospital. What should I do? I was like, don't go to the hospital. Definitely do not go to the hospital. I always am like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, run the bath, put on tunes as you planned, and assure her that she just ate too much weed and she's fine.
Yeah,
He's
put on a
like-
movie. You'll be all right.
Yeah, dude. When the bays go down on the weed edibles, it's rough.
Yeah.
Because they'll hit the 911 button instantly.
MJ got hit with a dab one time and ended up like sitting on the floor, and it was pretty traumatic.
It happened to one of my boys, dude. He
Yeah.
ripped a dab and he just same thing, had to lay on the floor.
Yeah, but I feel like dudes are like able to get up and be like, whoa.
Dude, you have the
But
release
when it happens to
valve,
women,
too.
women get fucked up by that kind of experience.
Yeah. Imagine how fucking scary
It's
it
for
is to be-
losers. It's not for girls.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, imagine how scary it is to get imagine how much more shit you have to be paranoid about as a high girl. Like, as a
Okay.
dude,
They
you're
don't have the
paranoid-
release valve. Like, I can get as high as I want, and worst case scenario, I just pull out the FAP card, and I'm like, all right. Girls don't have that option.
You got the
Like,
emergency.
even now, like, I
launch.
know I'm not going to jerk off, but like, as I start to get higher and higher, I'll be like, it's all right. Worst case scenario, I jerk off.
I fapped this out.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
second you blow a load, you're just like, well,
That's
I
the
was
cure
fucking
for being high. That's the antidote.
Then you just you're done.
You do have the ripcord for sure.
Like, you'll still be stoned after it, but you've wrung out all like the fucking paranoid. Everything's done. You're just kind of sleepy now, and kind of like
Yeah.
you're kind of dumb for like 40 minutes.
I have not gotten stoned and jerked off in a long time.
I haven't done. Now that I'm married, it's impossible to do.
Yeah, to get stoned and
Well,
you can only do one of those
You
things.
can only do one. The other is get stoned and jerked off. Or,
Twice of those
Or married.
nullifies the marriage.
Yeah.
Two of those grounds for a fucking.
It's a grounds for divorce.
Yeah, getting stoned. I used to get stoned and jerk off.
It's what it was. Just my it was my loop for.
Dude, I talked about this one time.
That's what being single is.
I try to do it in stand up. Like, no, I would like get stoned and then like get into jerking off.
Yeah,
on,
bro.
like another level. And I talked about this in stand up.
That's what meth heads do. That's like chem sex.
Dude, I offended a group of people. Like,
You were doing chem sex.
I was doing chem masturbation sessions, dude. It was crazy.
That's what like ice fiends do.
So what were you doing? Were you just getting more sensual
I was just
with
getting
yourself?
like I was like, man, this feels so good. I was like, it was so.
Were you like rubbing your body?
I was like twisting my wrist.
Were you masturbating past your penis?
I was like just working the head.
Like touching your own nipples and stuff?
I just let out a little like. Yeah, I was turning
Pulling your
myself.
own knees back, just doing useless stuff.
I was getting stoned and turning myself out for a while.
I remember when I
You were
was
jerking off like a hot boy.
Pretty much, dude. Yeah, that's how you know.
When I
That's the
first
call.
learned what jerking off was, I was like jerking off constantly and always blowing loads. And then someone at school was like, dude, have you ever had an orgasm? I was like, what's that? And they were like, it's when you like moan when you're coming. I was like, what? So like I remember mom had to take Kevin to the tutor. So I put like all the kids
The
downstairs.
tubing?
No, mom had to take Kevin off to the tutor.
Oh, the
and
tutor.
like I parked all you guys downstairs. That was your like de facto babysitter.
Yeah, you went up to the
I went up to like
parents'
the
bedroom.
room, put on a VCR tape, and sat there and jerked off, going like, oh. And then went back to school. Was like, bro, I had an orgasm.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's-
literally just moaned cum for like 10 minutes. Like, on the pumps was like, oh.
you just moaned to a hairy
I
bush.
moaned to like a VHS Playboy tape. And then like came being like, oh. All voluntary. Just to go back in school and be like, dude, I had an orgasm.
An
in
orgasm.
school.
Dude, I used to babysitting. My babysitting detail was I would snag an entire Domino's pizza, lock myself in the room, and just masturbate furiously until about like 10:30. I'm like, all right, I better go down and clean that shit up. Like I didn't watch
The kids would
anyone.
just put themselves to bed.
Dude, I did. I've like I babysat before. I just went upstairs, ignored the kids, and masturbated for like 3 hours. I would eat like a Roman senator. I'd eat to the point of being nauseous, and I'd masturbate like 5 times. And then come home and go, hey mom, hey dad, what's going on? Yeah, they're sleeping.
She's like, why are the kids sleeping on the couch? Oh, they're camping.
Oh, they're
Like, I don't know. I'm
They
tired.
had- yeah,
Wow,
dude.
man.
They definitely didn't know. There's no way they thought that's what was happening. Like that thought just never crossed their mind. Like,
But they had the VCR. That was the most sinister
Yeah.
aspect. I shouldn't even say that. But yeah, so I was
You
not,
desecrated
I
it.
was not in my room.
Dude, I would have. If I came home, my kid was jerking off in my bedroom, I'd kill him.
Dude, we had
On-site murder.
That lazy boy he had to
Oh
feel the
my
heat on that
God.
lazy boy every now and again. Just be like, yo, what the fuck?
we had a VHS camcorder, and that like you could connect it to a TV to play back your tapes. So that was always ending up in a different room in the house.
Oh, that's-
Depending who got their fucking grubby mitts on.
So you could-
They'll be like, oh, you guys are watching TV down here. I'm gonna go watch Ladybugs upstairs.
Where-
Like,
where'd
can I
you have to
grab
watch it?
the
Through the
camcorder?
hole, or could you
no,
put it on
would
the TV?
play on the TV.
Oh, you could run it like a VCR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, I guess everybody would get kind of suspicious because it rewinding and fast forwarding on it. It sounded like I don't know. It sounded like a transformer screaming. It was nuts. It would be engaging like motors and shit. Like any VCR was loud, but this camcorder was like,
it's like it would be like the trash truck coming down the block.
Yeah.
You'd be like, is a fucking trash truck outside?
yeah. So as you develop more and more specific replay requests, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It got harder and harder to find it on the dude. It was
waiting
nuts.
for a tape to rewind and like pausing your masturbation session is so funny. Fucking
yeah.
yeah, that was sick, dude. Just like catching faps to like fucking like catalogs and shit,
Oh yeah.
and being like, I got to get this in. It was like
There was
CEO
a stretch in the late 90s. There was a stretch where video game magazines had like obscene advertisements in them.
level. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Are you
Always had
fat?
fun.
Yo, what you fapping in there?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm on SR.
I'm hearing the
I
sound,
thought I heard the sound of fapping.
dude.
I heard
Nah, I do
fapping.
both hands. Accounted for. I was probably fucking with my phone.
We don't. Yeah, dude. I can hear, you sound like you're fapping.
I'm on SR, dude.
Oh, you're on. How many days of semen retention are you on?
Well, I mean, I had a sacred orgasm yesterday
You had a what?
with the wife. But
Hold on. Oh, you're not doing
I'm just not spilling seed. unless
You're on
it's with
soft
my
mode.
wife. I'm just a married, I'm a happily Christian married man.
So you're on, but you're on. No, it's not in a derogatory sense. Soft mode's when you're doing
soft
semen
mode's-
retention, but you release with woman.
Yeah, I guess I'm on soft mode.
Okay, that's fair. What kind of stretches are you doing? What kind of SR stretches are you doing between getting puss?
Well, it's guaranteed once a
Your
week.
wife? Guaranteed.
It's a contract.
Yeah, I'm on that too.
Yeah, every
just-
Sunday
once a
I
week?
can be you can't ignore me if it's Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's like a constant.
This
badger.
is very biblical.
Yeah,
This is,
it's very
actually.
biblical.
Yeah.
So it's a constant badger, and then Sunday, she'll go throw it up, and I'm like, "Yo, it's Sunday," and it's like,
Is what it is.
Whoa.
it's rent, the rent every Sunday.
Oh my god.
Jesus, you're getting
It's very biblical.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Like I've been like Anthony and I we've been together for like 22 years.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, when you're with a woman for a certain amount of time, maybe this isn't common to all men, but like I feel sick when I jerk off now.
I just
Yeah,
it's
can
not
see
you
that.
can't do it.
Yeah, it just doesn't. My body feels wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like vomit is sick. Like I could throw up.
It feels
Yeah.
adulterous.
I think it's just because I
Dude,
don't
not
have a
even,
spot
man.
to do
Just,
it.
like physically ill.
It's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't explain it any other way. You feel physically ill, and it took a little while for me to convince her that this was actually happening. She clearly thought it was a ploy for just more sex.
Yeah.
But
Sick move, by the way, being like you are the final twister of the valve. Like, I don't come unless you tell me.
Yeah.
Well,
It's chivalry.
It is chivalry. Unless you must release me. But you got to get real beast-like in your house.
Yeah, you
like
do.
day 4, just be like,
Yeah. You got to grow your hair really long and like wear a cape and shit.
dude, that works pretty good because the pussy bratting doesn't work. I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Pussy bratting is if you pussy brat or just being like, what the fuck? The fuck?
like exhaling really hard and like putting your hands on a windowsill. Like,
yeah,
Dude, I used to pussy brat
you just
so
push
hard.
to your limit by not getting pussy.
I'm telling you, I don't know if this is just me, but I think if you pussy brat like twice, it just shuts it down.
Oh, it's done.
The
You're
factory
done.
leaves town.
Yeah.
I didn't know
You gotta
this.
be like-
It's
I didn't know this.
counterintuitive.
Young
good.
man, listen up. Yeah, exactly. I
You
thought
gotta be like,
it's
I'm good.
not squeaky wheels thing.
No.
Being like, but we didn't have sex. You start hitting them with like day counts, and they're like, what? You're
Nah,
like,
you just gotta be like, I'm good. You know.
fucking
They
4
know the
days.
number, but they're like, why are you counting?
Dude,
yeah.
you can't.
I always hit her now with like, yo, I'm almost 40. Like, I don't care one way or another, but like, we could do that if you want.
Yeah.
And like, once I start talking like that, she knows I'm fucking around, but she knows I'm at like peak fucking. I need to come.
True.
That's like my top mode where I'm just
a-
like, I don't need this anymore. And she's like, he needs to fucking do
Yes.
this.
Or I'll start just going, you good? Are you good? She's like, what? Like you need to like.
Yeah, that's
whatever. You good? I'm making sure you're good. I'm good. I'm good.
Like, I'm good. I'm 40.
good.
I'm 40.
I'm chill.
Yeah.
I'm
I
making
don't
sure
even
you're
think I get
good. I'm making sure you're good. Making sure you don't have like a nut crammed up in you. You gotta get out. So I'm good. I can chill for another at least 2 days easy.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like, yo, let's go take a nap and be like, let's just
Dude.
take our clothes off and let's just like no pressure for sex. I don't care if we have sex, but like Just press our bodies and see what's up.
Yeah.
See what our
Dude,
bodies
nap-
have to say.
nap-
I'm a
Naps
big
are-
fan of that.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Naps are a nice tactic because it's like, who doesn't want to go take a nap?
True.
And you're like, dude, I'm not even horny. Let's just go take a nap.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's really all I need. Sometimes I just need that skin to skin contact.
That nap, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you get that,
Yeah, it starts to escalate.
then I'm in danger of being a
dude,
pussy brat.
I've never gotten to that point and not been like, whoa, remember pussy? I'm not Gandhi, dude.
Yeah, you get the cold butt up against you on a nap. It's just like,
Yeah, it's fucking. Or they'll wake up from the nap and like, should the
Oh.
kids up yet? You're like, no. You're like, all right, it's on.
yeah, we must, but we must. Yeah, I'm all for linking it all up to like having dudes go on some sort of collective thing where it's like, me and all my boys promise each other we get pussy once a week.
That's a good idea.
But like, me and my boys promise each other we get pussy. I'm the only one. I'm gonna break the promise.
Then you got to give me a head on Monday.
All the guys are getting head tonight. What the hell?
Oh, that night. Yeah. All the boys come home from the bar.
My boys, but it's Monday. It's like
All the other guys are getting head.
that's like your Knights of Columbus club. It's like, no, it's part of the club. You're in head. Come on. Yeah, syncing up would be nice,
It
dude.
would be.
And then all your boys that would solve so much stuff if all your boys are getting pussy at the same. That's what festivals basically.
No, that's when
are for.
Pussy Line comes back.
Yeah, you can be like, I fucked my wife last night.
Yeah, but the pussy liar will eventually.
I'm gonna start asking dudes if they fucked their wife, like since they sleep there with her. I'll be like, yo, did you fuck your wife last night? Remember, like if you stayed at a girl's house, your boys like, did you get laid? And you had to be like, no, like she's real cool though. I'm gonna start pressuring dudes now. Be like, yo, did you fuck that? Did you fuck last night? Did you finger? Like come to people at the soccer game, be like, hey, did you fuck? Just stand next to a dude with his wife and be like, hey, did you finger? Did you finger? Like, what's this time? Did you fuck this morning?
Dude, you give him like the stealth fist bump down by your leg. You're like, nice, dude.
I just have to be completely open. Like, what did you have sex with your wife last night? What did you do?
You eat her pussy?
Or
You ate her pussy
dude,
last night?
strange dad at a soccer game, like, yo, what's up, man? Just hit him with one of these.
I'm gonna bring everything back to like I'll be like, dude, we're going to the fucking bar tonight. Are you seriously gonna stay home with your chick?
Dude,
Like start bullying dudes that will hang out with their wife and not you. That's how you should all the dudes back together. So it's like weird if we're not out on Friday nights.
I'm just
Like
so,
it's like
that's a
sophomore year.
throwback.
that
Yeah.
would be nice, dude. Like, where's he at? Like,
What? He's with this girl? What the fuck? This chick's such a bitch. Every day, come here. This chick takes half his fucking money.
yeah, that sucked in high school, dude. Of like, you could like, all my high school relationships were like, I can only be with you for like a half an hour at a time. Otherwise, this shit's fucking lame.
And if I'm not having sex with you, I have to go explain to a court of elders that I have not had sex with you today while I was at your house. If just us are in your house.
Yeah, true.
Even girls were, I remember in college, girls would like make fun of you for not getting laid.
Really?
You're like girlfriends, like if you'd be like, imagine if you went on a date with a chick like twice and didn't have sex with her. I remember other girls would be like, come on, Tom.
Well, that was girls discovering broing out for
Yeah,
the
that's
first
what I'm saying,
time
when
and,
girls
like,
would bro
trying
out.
really hard. Yeah,
But imagine now if someone's like, you didn't fucking.
those girls all get kind of chubby. They all put on weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't age well.
And then you could go on a third date and be like, yo, everyone's making fun of us for not having sex.
I might actually just start. I might just start telling my wife that if we go on like a bad skid, I'll be like, the guys are making fun of me right
Yeah,
now.
guys.
Guys. Like we all kind of, we track and we see where we're all at. And we
It's like, you think you guys are the only ones talking about this? Me and the boys talk about it too. I know you guys are all
I'm
squealing.
gonna start
at each
trying to
other.
go for anal, and she's like, "No," but I'm gonna tell my boys I did it anyway.
What?
I'm gonna tell everyone I butt fucked you anyway.
dude, just getting her on that same page. Like, look,
Yeah.
I'll never make you do it, but like if any of my boys ask, just say we did.
Just say we butt fucked.
Say we did everything.
Why? No reason.
Nah.
This-
Say we butt fucked after Sky.
Do you think they respect that though? If they're like, yo, me and all my friends made like this weird pact. Because there's like dudes don't shave their beards 1 month a year.
Oh, yeah.
You can be like, oh, babe, come on, it's fucking dudes get pussy on the same day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking June.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
the Phillies are in the playoffs.
You got to start
know what I
hanging
mean?
out with your boys way more though, to the point where it's like 80% your friends, 20% your chick.
I mean, dude, they had this figured out in society.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. Like,
fucked
you used
it
to go
up.
to the bar every night. And if like one of your kids showed up, you'd punch them.
Now you just start 5 podcasts.
I'm working. Like you'd get done at the factory at 5, and if your chick expected you home before 10, it was a problem.
True.
Like I'm gonna go get hammered. Put my food in the oven.
I always,
That must have been
I always
awesome.
wondered about that life, man.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
like come back. Like, what the fuck? Why is there a thing on the floor?
Although
I'm
I
drunk.
knew a dude, a friend of ours growing up, me and Danny knew, was a carpenter, and I think that was like kind of a rough time when he had to transition away from like the boys into that.
Yeah,
Really?
if you marry young enough, it's a thing.
Oh yeah.
That's why bachelor parties are so weird now. You go out with a bunch of like 40-year-old dudes, and you're like, oh, you guys been living together for 10 years.
Yeah, they
So,
are.
It's really hard for us to even get out of the house together, but we're going to celebrate it and then go back to our house.
Yeah, it is definitely
Such an
not.
opposite bachelor party now.
Yeah, bachelor parties are awkward.
In your 20s, it's like, dude, you can't fucking stay up and puke all night anymore. You're like, I know, one more time.
True.
But now
yeah.
it's like,
like, do
what
you-
weekend works for everybody.
when you're 30, it's just like
Let's
do you
start an
guys-
email chain a year in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also
And
like
half people will bail.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
bachelor party is very womanly now. There's like an
Yeah.
email chain and like, you know, down payments like very minutely discussed
Yeah.
and a lot of like passive aggressive Venmoing going on. It's nuts.
yeah, it's very ladylike.
In the 80s, would have been like, no,
So
I'm paying
womanly.
for this, man. Come on. You know, I got it. Like,
yeah, it was just big dudes with like 4 cash paychecks on a Friday night. Be like,
Yeah.
come on, let's take him to the strip club.
Yes.
Now it's a whole thing. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it kind of stinks, dude. And it's just like a bunch of dudes in a mountain house. But like, do you guys want to go to the strip club?
Actually, we did have a very fun time.
We had to go on.
That was a pretty sick thing.
Then again, I take everything I just said back. Bachelor parties always start awkward, and then they're fucking ripping by like.
Oh
day
yeah, I
2.
didn't say they're bad. I said they're becoming womanly. And
They
But they
are.
go
That's
so
all.
hard. Once all the dudes get together, it falls apart. Remember how hard it was to go paintballing at yours? It was like, yo,
that
are we
was so hard to
going?
get everyone to go.
Well, that's because like planning like fun activities like that, like the planning part is a very womanly activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be women that are appointed to figure out bachelor
Like
parties
bachelor
for
party
dudes.
planners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an enterprise.
Like a
it's,
stripper.
it's a madam though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a stripper though, and just be like, you got to chaperone us all weekend.
No, you need a madam.
Well, yeah, but then you'd have to like almost like a travel agent. You know,
Yeah.
you have to pay
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
You could probably do
would
these.
be.
they'll take money.
That's vertical integration, right?
If you
That's what I'm
called like
yeah, that's a good business plan.
if you called Delilah's, they probably have these people.
Like chicks that just
Like they'll get
party
you
with
your Coke, they'll get the girls.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They'll line up a
yeah.
paintball thing.
There-
They'll get you a
maybe.
limo.
Okay.
Like they probably give you a whole set. If you're like flying into Philadelphia or whatever.
like a strip club concierge.
Yeah, where they're like,
Yeah.
okay, during the day, you know, the girls are going to come home and
Yeah.
fucking
Meet the shuttle bus here.
Yeah, the shuttle bus will take you to golf. Come on
Yeah.
back.
You're
Maybe that
paying
doesn't
cash when you
exist.
get there. There's no fucking like, what's
Yeah.
your? Is this you? Is this your Venmo? You know, that kind of shit.
It's a good idea.
I
Just
think
pay
we're
them.
describing Epstein's Island.
Maybe the ultimate version of it, but we need the realistic version.
Yeah, the old thing might have just started from like travel planning. Like,
Yeah.
this is annoying.
He's like, can we get an island? Can we drop the number on these girls a little?
Yeah, I feel like there has to be a way that you could like create an app, you know,
you got
and
in the
then
1-4s.
kind of like franchise that out to strip clubs to let them do that.
Oh yeah,
good
almost
idea.
like the cash register software.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
You get an
every week.
Airbnb. It's just an Airbnb that comes with a hot chick.
You should start getting Airbnbs and hiring like start pimping. Dude, Matt, you should get a bunch of property
Yeah.
and start putting Airbnbs up and just subtly mention that there's hookers in them. Make that a thing.
Dude, I got
Pictures are just nothing but girls. It's like instead of a bathtub with like a cute quote, it's like a
that would
half
be
naked girl.
dude. You could do a basement unit. Keep
And you
the
could put
girls down
sex-
there.
No, I'm talking get like a cabin in the woods. That's nice.
I no. Here's what I'm saying. No. So you get like a mountain house.
All the
You
pics are
duplex
like
it.
blurred pussies.
No. Here's what you do. You duplex it out. But like in the corner of the frame, you just have like a hot chick like turn around towards the cam of like the whole like the back deck and backyard. And there's like a hot chick in the distance of all of them, and then they're just kind of like dudes are like what the fuck, and then it's duplexed out. So then there's this the she's are there, the babes are in the one little chamber, and they pop up like oh hey you rent this place yeah we live here, and they just like kind of feel them
You're talking
out.
like Westworld.
Sort of. They're humans, and they would just
Yeah.
kind of be like, "Oh, that's cool," and like,
And you pretend
party.
you're fucking the neighbor.
No, no. You just
You're talking about sexy realtors.
I'm talking about an immersive experience.
This is a prostitute. This lady's a prostitute.
Okay.
She'll do that for you.
You're organizing a viewing of the apartment.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you're setting up the housing's at a premium and people catch on. But there's ladies that are there and they'll negotiate for you.
Gotcha.
And then it would be like, you get down. You wouldn't really know, but you'd be like, then they'd be like, look, bro. They'd be like,
oh, it's like a happy ending. It's like, I asked.
She's like a recently divorced sexy neighbor.
I'm talking like a Westworld scenario though, where you buy like a gated community and you put like a soccer mom up the street who's like watering her lawn.
Oh my God,
so like, you can go rent and pretend you live there.
Yeah.
Dude. It'd be like Westworld for cheating on your wife.
oh my God.
But it's like you get like an actress wife and
It
kids.
would make a cul-de-sac of hookers you're talking about.
But I'm saying like it'd be like
What if they like licensed families like the Bundys?
it would be immersive. So like they would be on the clock and like their husband would come out and talk to you and be
there
like,
would be
hey,
like
man.
a lady in like a Marge Simpson like mascot
Yes.
costume.
I'm talking about setting up a fake suburb where you can have sex with any of the
a
wives.
Simpsons house.
Oh, but
Dude,
you'd have
that's
to
fucking
have
sick.
Like a Kelly Bundy type running around.
Yeah.
you have to have real families too. You couldn't tell your
That's what I'm
kids.
saying.
right. No, they'd be mixed
No,
in.
it's all actors.
That way, hookers
Right.
could have the dream. They could have like a quote unquote normal life.
But you know,
They'd
in
have
Westworld,
kids
you
and, like,
can
a
kill
family.
anyone.
oh, they
They'd
get to
still be
live. They have to
hookers.
live every day.
Yeah, as a normal, but they'd still be
As
hookers.
like a nurse that's like. On
You know how in
her way
Westworld
from
you
work.
could kill anyone though?
yeah, I know.
They
yeah.
should make it so you can have sex with any of them.
Yeah. So,
So, like,
the entire neighborhood is a
Anything that's
prostitute
moving, you
theme
can have
park.
sex
This
with.
definitely
Yeah.
exists
And
in
they're just
Japan.
in character.
Japan has this for sure. They're always ahead of the curve with this shit.
Like even if there's like a grandma prop who comes and goes, you can fuck her if you want.
man.
If you want, it's all on the table. It's like Westworld. You can shoot anybody.
Could I order up like a short-haired, Taz-tatted, like Fishtown
They've already
grandma?
got it. That's the thing.
They already have it.
It's
like that's
so
the,
high end.
That's the
Anyone
college
you
girl.
think of, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, they got it.
Can I get like a CDL grandmom?
Yeah, like a smoking lotto grandma. You can do all. You
She's
get
like
gay
a part-time
dads,
bus driver, gay dad.
closeted gay dads.
Oh, you'd be chilling with them, and they'd be like,
Yeah, you're like, here, go, check out this beer I made. And next thing you know, you're like blowing them. Have you ever had Stout King Storm IPA? You're like, yeah, I had that IPA. You're eating his ass. It's like masks are bullshit. Yeah, fucking COVID. Fucking pandemic next to your butt fucking them. Just dad talk.
yeah, that'd be the final cue. He'd be like, I don't know, I think they should fire Fauci.
Yeah, I mean, just Fauci. He
And
did
just
what
pull
he
his
did.
lip down.
Dude.
I mean, at the time, he didn't know.
Oh, fuck, it's one of those gay dads. Nice.
Oh, fuck. Like trying to awkwardly explain COVID to each other. But at the time, no one knew. We did the best we could.
I'd go there just to talk
Pandemic.
Fauci.
Yeah.
Just to be like, dude, and another thing they got about this guy.
It's like, you're kind of fucking.
Like, what'd you do
funny.
there? Be like, nah, nothing really.
He's sick, dude. I might. What was my other idea?
You're like you have
Hot
to help
boy?
him. You have to help him move a TV to like plug an HDMI cable in, and then you just open mouth kiss.
Yeah, you're like, he's like got boxes stacked everywhere. Oh, excuse me, let me get by. And you're like, oh god.
Yeah, you go to one. He's like hanging drywall, and he needs you to hold something so he can grab another fucking handful of drywall screws. You put up the drywall, and then boom, you go in for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be cool, dude. Dad row.
That would just be one option, dude. You could just be
Yeah,
like,
just be.
That's like the dad from the family.
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty.
damn, you could have sex with a lady who works at Dollar General.
all of it.
Yeah, man. Diner waitress ladies. Any of them really.
Dude.
Ladies waiting at like bus stops.
But you'd have to ride the bus. You couldn't. Would you be? It wouldn't just be so out in
I
the
don't
open.
know.
It'd be like Westworld. It'd just
You
be
could probably rent like a
100%
car
world.
in the park and like use that to pick her up. Like, hey, I know you're waiting for the bus, but I also work at the hospital or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It'd be nice if you could pick different like areas and demographics too.
Getting an old lady with like a old ladies that carry around like a shopping cart everywhere.
yeah,
Like
get
they like bring their own
The
mini
utility
shopping cart to CVS.
You could do like
That's good pussy.
You could pick like a generic hipster city of young adults. You could pick like generic development generic like working class name. You could pick whatever one you want, and
That's where everyone goes the first time, by the way.
Where's
the
that?
young hip adults.
Yeah,
they
the
got
young
like tattoos
hip-
and shit. Like that's what they think would be the best spent money. But then once they do it, they're like, oh no,
Like,
I
dude,
should
you
have
gotta
gone
go out to
like,
Sharon Hill.
I should have gone to like the Panhandle or something.
Dude,
Yeah,
imagine going down to like South Philly and just sucking
Yeah.
like a big fat bald dude. Hey, oh God, all right. Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, what's up, Mo?
oh, man,
Oh,
come
fuck,
on, man.
Mo, take it all.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Oh, fuck, Mo, here comes my kids. Oh, fuck, Mo,
Remember,
I'm gonna come.
He'll be
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna
remember,
come,
this
bro.
is just between the two of us.
Oh, between you and me, cuz I'm about
Between
to
me and
bust
you,
my
cuz.
nut. Between you and me, cuzzo.
Blowing like, remember that fucking dude who reviews cheesesteaks or whatever? Blowing that guy.
Oh, yeah, from the,
2-bite review.
yeah, I want to get political. 2-bite review is so funny. I want to get political, but I'm just saying. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, I think the temperature of THC changes the effects.
Yeah, dude,
I'm starting to realize if you
got
take an
frozen.
icy enough
We got
bong
sub-zeroed.
we were all just like
Like,
this.
I
for the whole
keep coming
thing.
up with $1 billion slightly homosexual ideas. And it's not me. I'm not rich or homosexual.
But that's how you know. That's how you know your idea is $1 billion idea.
That is fucking,
If your idea involves just like very chic,
and only homosexual in the fact that it is all me with ideas about having sex with dudes.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's so weird.
that's
I
what
think
happens.
it's because of the temperature of the THC smoke. I had to
What
look
if
into
Freeze
that.
Pipe's been hiding? Like this is the thing they've been hiding the whole time.
This is the death ray for turning everyone
like-
gay.
Oh no, it's not even turning me gay. It's just giving me these really maybe
It puts
you, know
it
what?
puts you into like a gay feud.
Yeah, That's after
I think
one
it
pull.
opened up the neural pathway that used to be gay in my head.
Dude, after one pull, you're a gay entrepreneur.
But no, I think I just
Imagine if you made a habit of smoking this.
you know what it is. You were saying.